So we have returned once again. So, campfire allows us to do a save and... Oh, nope. Can't save a campfire. I can review skits, videos. Oh.
Zephyr, why aren't you concerned about who I am?
You feeling left out, son?
No, it's not that. But...
You said you wanted to fight so that you can live a free man. At this point, that's all that matters. Even if it somehow turned out you were a Renan, it wouldn't be such a big deal.
A Renan?
Until we know who you are, we can't rule anything out. Besides, we've already got Shion with us. At this point, what's one more Renan as long as they're on our side?
So you don't see every Renan as an enemy?
Our goal isn't to hunt down and kill all Renans. We only arm ourselves as much as we need to set ourselves free. If you can believe it, not every Dahnan agrees with what we're doing either.
Are you saying we have enemies among the Dahnans?
Not quite. They're just not up for rebelling, per se. The thing you have to remember is that everyone has their own path to walk.
I'm not sure I understand.
That's okay. Just focus on what we have to do right now. However, the time will come when you'll need to decide what to do for yourself.
How come you don't have a scar on your hand?
A scar? What do you mean?
The Crimson Crows all tore off their own spirit cores, right? But your hand doesn't show any signs of ever having a core like theirs. Why not?
I don't know. I don't remember anything about myself from before Doc found me.
Seriously? You have that mask, you don't feel any pain, and you just happen to know how to fight with a sword? No way. You must remember something.
I'm not lying if that's what you think. Believe me, I wish I knew who the hell I am. But I don't. It's funny how I didn't have any time for soul-searching while digging up rocks in a mine.
Still.
Are you saying you've told us everything about yourself?
Zephyr.
It's bad manners to pry when you've got plenty to hide yourself.
You're not gonna ask me about my past too?
Only when I think it's necessary. You're a real man of mystery, I'll admit. That said, I'm not one to dig around in someone's business just out of curiosity. If you remember something and feel like sharing, you're free to do so. For now, I think that's good enough.
Right. Thank you.
So this whole you not feeling pain thing, is that for real?
Why would I lie about it? And why would you care anyway?
No, it's just... You know, I can't imagine what it's like, that's all.
As a slave, I'd say it has its advantages and disadvantages.
Oh?
On the upside, when Renan soldiers push me around, I hardly flinch. The downside's that I get injured without even noticing. Which means I could be knocking on death's door and not even realize it.
Really?
Sure. I may be numb to pain, but it doesn't make me immortal or anything. Still, I wouldn't have noticed any of this if someone hadn't pointed it out to me. If not for my fellow slaves, I'd be long dead, lying in a ditch somewhere.
A Master Core, huh? Now I see. So that's why Balsef's cronies were so desperate to catch her.
Is that what it's called? The jewel in her chest?
Oh, right. You don't remember a damn thing, do you? Ah, fair enough. Guess it's time to fill you back in. Tell me, you ever wonder why we Dahnans are made to work ourselves to the bone, day in, day out?
Well, when you put it like that, I always just assumed we were mining resources for them.
And don't you think it'd be quicker if they used all that high-powered tech they have? Why go to all the trouble of relying on weak human labor? Listen, what the Renans are really after isn't resources or minerals. It's astral energy. They're harvesting the astral energy that sleeps inside all matter in life forms. And they're doing it the same way they have for the past 300 years, using us Dahnans as mere siphons.
Right. They have machines for minerals, but extracting from Dahnans requires spirit cores. Any astral energy collected passes through a spirit vessel on its way to being stored in a master core.
But why go to the trouble of collecting all this energy in the first place? Do they really need all that juice just to use astral arts?
It determines the Sovereign.
Sovereign? Is that the Renan ruler?
Exactly. 5 lords, each doing whatever it takes to gather as much astral energy as they can and store it in their master cores. Whichever of them manages to accumulate the most power at the end of their contest is crowned the ruler of the Renan motherland. A new crown contest, as they call it, is held every decade or so.
So you see, the Master Cores are the receptacles in which the Lords store their power. And we Dahnans are sacrificed, so the Renans can choose their new ruler.
That's insane! You're telling me that's what our people have been dying for this whole time?
Relax, hero. You're not the only one who's bent out of shape about the whole thing. There are 2 things that I haven't been able to get my head around yet. What business would a Renan have stealing a Master Core? And what's the deal with that blazing sword?
I think the sword is a physical manifestation of the Master Core's astral energy. As for why it took the shape of a sword, well, I don't know any more than you do. Honest.
And that stuff about needing your permission to use it? What was that about?
I'm the only one of us who can control the Master Core to some extent. Without me to adjust the flow of astral energy, the sword can't take a physical form.
What do you want out of this? You may be one of them, but you don't strike me as the ruthless oppressor type.
I'm going to take down all of the lords.
Never thought I'd say this, but I like the cut of your jib, Renan. Very well. As far as we're concerned, the struggle continues either way. And with that sword on our side, our chances of victory just increased. That is, of course, assuming we can count the 2 of you in.
Fine by me. After all, it sounds like we're after the same thing anyway.
Honestly, I'm still a little confused by all this. But if it's a choice between this or going back to being a slave, then I choose to fight.
Then it's settled. Together, we'll overthrow the Renan Lords. And first up on that chopping block is Balseph, the wild beast. Sound good?
I've gotta hurry.
We have another secret hideout in Ulzebek, not far from here. We should be able to meet up with our comrades there.
Oh, something.
Cut it out. Didn't anyone ever tell you it's rude to stare?
I know I already asked you this. But are you sure we haven't met somewhere before?
What's so hard to understand? I'm Renan, you're Danon. There's no way. Besides, I'm from Lenegis. Trust me, wherever you were before you lost your memory, we've never crossed paths.
Lenegis? You mean the same Lenegis that's up in the sky? I've heard it called the Renan's Castle, but I never imagined people actually lived up there.
Well then, where did you think we all lived? Didn't you see the Renan Lords descend for the crown contest?
And how long ago was that?
Well, the current contest started 7 years ago, so...
Then I wouldn't remember.
Just how far back do you remember?
About a year, give or take. That's how long ago Doc found me.
1 year. Then no. I'm sorry, but there really is no way we could have met.
Guess not.
I hate camping out.
Okay, so that's where I came from.
We should be able to eat this. Whenever you find some, make sure to grab it.
It's edible, huh? Good to know.
Definitely.
Hold on. Oh, no.
Guess I misread the landing. What's this thing?
That's it.
That is one enormous stray.
I don't think we can take it right now.
Giant Zegalus roam around certain areas. They are hard to fight. You can get rare items and a lot of SP if you manage to beat them.
We've almost made it to Ulzebek.
Yeah, I'm not going up there. So... there's 2 of these things up here.
Normally I don't pick on the weak. I'm on it. Take this! It's over! You're mine!
Over.
Guess we gotta roll with
You're
it.
ours! Take it!
I'm on
It's
it!
over!
Slice! Rising
Hit
Wolf!
again! Magna Ray!
Don't go charging off like that!
It's over! Slice! One more! Magna
You're
Ray!
on! Slice! I'm on it! Slice! I'm sure I can put this to use.
Hey!
Woohoo! Woohoo! Woohoo!
That's an unusual bird.
It's an... owl. They're often used as a symbol to represent ancient Dana.
I think I can handle 3, you guys.
I'll take you all on!
Excited.
I'll run you through! You're mine! You're surrounded! Just stay calm! You're mine!
First aid!
Flash! Rising Wyvern! You're on! Got it coming! Talon Storm!
Here's a healing arc. First
this.
aid!
I owe you one! See ya! It's over! The targeting shield! You're mine! Flash cannon!
Start. No. This button.
I'm on it!
Okay. Item. Life bottle. Use.
Ready to go.
Talon Storm! Here I
You're
come!
mine.
You're mine! Swallow Blade!
We won. What's this thing?
Anything else of interest in here? Doesn't look like it.
No choice.
Take this!
Mega ray.
Had it coming! Talon Storm! Throw it, cannon!
Excited.
Here I come!
Who wants to die next?
Swallow Blade! It's over!
Go. You're mine.
I'm on it!
Excited.
Talon Storm! That was almost too easy. Okay, people, this is it. Ulzebek.
No sign of any Renan guardsmen.
The Renans aren't as populous as the Danans. Probably figure stationing guards in a place like this would be a waste of precious manpower.
So this is where the next safe house is?
Yes. The last place they'd think to look for enemies is on their own doorstep.
That is, assuming anyone actually made it here before us.
Zephyr! Looks like we needn't have worried. Come on.
Should this really be here?
I knew there had to have been something up here.
What's this thing?
Okay, that's progress to a different area. And then this leads outside. Okay. What about the inn?
Looks like we get to sleep with a roof over our heads.
Alright. Is it still stone pillows, though? Doesn't look like anything of note. General store. Still have no money. Well, since you're allowing me to sleep free, I'm not complaining. Okay, so I don't want to go in there just yet. It looks like I might not have a choice in the matter. Stop it, kitty. Okay, I don't have a choice in the matter.
Zephyr, you made it! See? I told you there's no way Zephyr would have kicked the bucket.
Fine, you were right. So, what's the plan?
Well, we've got an ace up our sleeve and the enemy's in disarray. I say we strike while the iron's hot.
So we're finally going head-to-head with Balseph.
That's right. We can't afford to mess this up. It's now or never.
Then now it is! We've all been waiting for this day for far too long!
Leave the plan to me. In the meantime... yeah, you two need to do something about your outfits.
I have just the thing for your size. Stay right there, okay? Ta-da! I told you, it fits like a dream. I'm afraid we don't have any Renan clothing. I could find you some Danon outfits. But something tells me you'd rather pass.
Is this really that important?
In case you need reminding, I'm here because our interests overlapped. Nothing more. At no point did I say I've given up being a Renan.
Now, let's play nice. How about you ask Nath and see what he says? He's our one-stop shop for info around here. With any luck, he might just know something.
Okay. Are these actual things? Yes, they are. It's a pretty good outfit. Well. Oh, there we go. Primitive.
I'm surprised there are owls here, too.
Yeah, there are more of them around than I thought.
Okay, find this person.
Nath, we need your help.
Ah, damn. Never the manpower when you... Huh? Help, huh? What kind? Is it urgent?
Well,
in that case, would you mind helping me out with something first? The work's really piled up around here.
what is it you'd like us to do?
Anything you can manage. No one cares about us slaves. That's why it's all the more important that we stick together and take care of each other. Check in with that guy over there for details on what needs doing. And thanks in advance.
Okay. So we got like sub quest.
I wonder if something happened. Hey. Yes! I guess. Got it.
Alright.
I had no idea the Crimson Crows were so active.
You sound pretty thrilled by that.
Thrilled? Maybe. But I'll settle for hopeful. We know now that not everyone is rolling over for the Renans. Try to be careful not to stand out too much. You're the only Renan around here, you know.
I know. I was just thinking about how communal it feels here, even though it's only supposed to be slave quarters.
Huh? Oh, yeah. When you put it like that, I guess it is different from heavily patrolled Mosgul. Were you expecting something more depressing?
It's likely a sign that Balseph doesn't think you guys can do anything to him.
What?
I mean, if Balseph thought the Crimson Crows actually posed a threat to him, you'd figure he'd be trying harder to suppress them.
You... No. You're probably right about that. All of the other Dahnans that aren't with the Crimson Crows accept the Renan's rule as simply a fact of life. From the day we're born, no, probably even before that, it's been drilled into us that the only purpose our lives have is to help select the next sovereign.
If they don't like the status quo, then they should fight it. Otherwise, they're endorsing it either way.
I see it differently, but that's just me. Speaking of Renans, do all of them think about things the way you do?
I won't deny that among my fellow Renans, power and status are everything. However, that isn't what this is about for me. I have something I need to do, and I'll do whatever it takes, and use whoever and whatever I need in order to get the job done. To hell with power.
Alright. Now it's to head back to the mines.
Out of our way!
Here I come! Here I come!
There!
Black!
One more!
Swallow blade! Take this! It's over!
Take
It's over! You're mine! Rising warrior!
little ones are hardly worth our time.
Less talking, more pummeling.
Cut them apart to your heart's content.
It's over! Mirage!
Our work is done here. Let's move.
I'm right behind you, Shion.
Sure is. Nope, do not refresh. Might as well. It's experience.
No choice. You're mine!
Here I go.
Try!
It's over.
I'm not done!
You're mine.
Here I come! Rising Wyvern!
I'm only getting started.
You're mine! Take this!
Mega Ray.
Swallow Blade! Here I come! You're finished! Mirage! Here I come! It's over!
Here I go.
Take this! Swallow Blade! Take this! That's what I like to hear.
I won't forgive you.
I'm not... You're mine! Swallow Blade!
Mega Ray.
You're mine! You're finished! Mirage!
I'm only gonna... Here, let me help.
I'll take you all on! Take this!
Mega Ray. Take it. Go. I'm only getting started. Let me help.
This isn't looking good.
First aid. There. One more. Mega Ray. Here, let me help. First aid. There. Go. It's over.
You're finished!
Mega Ray.
Oh, okay. That's what's why. I have to hold it.
You're mine!
Here I go.
Slash!
It's
Rising
over.
Wyvern! Here I come! It's over!
Let me help.
Next!
These little ones are hardly worth
I'm
our
not
time.
done! Less talking, more pummeling.
Cut them apart to your heart's content.
Rising Wyvern!
Mega Ray.
Take this! You're finished! Rising Wyvern!
Again.
Strike! Mirage!
Mega Ray.
You're mine! Looks like we won.
He's refreshed. That's good. Okay, looks like the ones that refreshed actually showed up on the deck. Yeah, the bike's still there. This is new.
What? They're all dead? How did this happen?
Soldiers, that's how.
Are you Iron Mask?
Yeah, I am. Dairon sent me to help. Hang in there!
I'm so glad you made it. In the bushes over there. You'll...
Hang on. Shion, do something!
It's no use. He's already dead.
Damn them! They've killed so many of us, and it's still not enough! They won't be satisfied until they've wiped us all out like pests!
He mentioned something about those bushes. We should check them.
Is this a cooking pot? But what is it doing here?
If I had to guess, he put it there to make sure a Renan wouldn't steal it.
So even though he knew he was dying, he chose to use the last of his strength to hide it, believing somebody would come for it. I guess you think it's stupid getting killed over a silly trinket, huh?
No. Clearly he risked his life for something he believed in. I would never mock someone for that. However, it will be up to us to figure out the purpose behind his dying act.
We'll make sure it wasn't in vain. If nothing else, this proves that the Renans can be outsmarted. We'll carry out your will, and see it through to the end.
And we'd better get going. We don't know when those soldiers might be back to make another sweep of the area.
So this is what it means to fight the Renans.
Sounds like you're kind of scared to me.
Of course I am. But if I'm gonna die one way or another, I'd rather go down fighting. We're so high up!
He's just so tempting. Money! What? After perfect evading or perfect guarding, press R1 to trigger immediate. Okay. As you fulfill certain requirements for each of your characters, you will earn titles for them, which unlock arts and skills that they can then learn, making fights easier. You can view title unlock requirements from the skill panel. Skill panel. Spend skill points to learn arts and skills from unlocked titles, all of which grant powerful effects, making it worth your while to spend SP early and often. The skills panel can be accessed with the right button. If there's a skill you want to learn, but just don't have SP for it yet, highlight it with square Doing so will turn on an alert. Okay. So... Rebellious Spark, Iron Mask. Allows you to dodge in the air. Ooh. That. Give me that. And I will mark that one. What you got? What's your title? The Escape Artist. Burning Strike. As it fires 2 water shots that fly from inside it. Like, all 3 of them I want. But, for variety's sake, I'll come back to that. I want to see what the element of her attacks are right now. So, currently no element. So, and then I'll go Burn Strike next. So what do all of these do? Okay. Up does nothing. Right is my skills panel. Down is help. And left is out my quest and whatnot. Okay. Now, oh, is this another quest?
I feel like somebody's watching us.
Maybe there's someone around here who needs our help.
Yep.
I'm skeptical.
Right. All right. Got it.
Yep. It is a quest to kill the thing. Now, I know for a fact I'm not strong enough to kill it. I know that for a fact. But let me just see.
Looks like we get to sleep with a roof over.
How far out of my league it is.
Our heads.
Did you get anything new? No, you did not. Alright. Just how far out of my league? Is this guy? Alright, let's do this.
Right, here goes!
Here I go. It's over.
No escape! Portal Blade!
By the power
Here I
of
come! Rising Wyvern! Mirage! You're finished!
You're mine. Send my offer.
I'm not done!
By the power of water.
You're mine! You're finished! Rising Wyvern! You're finished! Mirage!
By the power of water.
I'm not done!
This could be useful.
Alright. How hard is my
I'd
face
steer clear of
gonna
that
get
Zoogle if I
smashed
were
in?
you.
Damn. That weak, huh?
How hard is my face gonna get smashed in? Let's find out.
This one's tough, but we have no choice.
Let me know if you need healing.
Take
Just
it!
the normal creepy crawlies aren't disgusting enough.
It's over.
Yep. Oh yeah. When the party wipes out in normal fights and loses, cost CP to recover in the same area, while you still return to the same area, even with no CP, you won't recover HP, meaning that retreating to recover CP will be
I can't believe this.
Yeah, I believe it though. I knew that was gonna
That's
happen.
one enormous stray.
I don't think we can take it right now.
So, that ain't happening. So,
Looks like we get to sleep with a roof. Over our heads.
You're back, huh? Sounds like it was a real ordeal out there. Much as I hate to admit it, there aren't many of us who can take on those Renan armored soldiers. All we can do is make sure we remember those who sacrificed their lives for the cause.
Yeah, they won't be forgotten.
Glad to hear it. Now, what was that favor you wanted to ask me?
Oh, right. Well, you see...
She needs a combat skirt.
So then, you're wondering if I know of any places where you can find Renan equipment, huh? Anywhere with those damn bright eyes is gonna have tight security, of course. You can't just go carelessly poking around. Unless...